When did you realize your sibling was your biggest competition? It hit me during our senior year when we were both applying to colleges. My twin sister Emma and I had always been close, but we'd also been competing our whole lives without really admitting it. Growing up, everything was a contest between us. Who could finish homework faster? Who got better grades on tests? Who scored more points in tennis matches? Our parents tried to be fair, but they'd inevitably compare us. Why can't you be more organized like Emma? Or, Emma, you should be more outgoing like your brother. We had similar grades, played the same sport, tennis, and were applying to a lot of the same schools. But the real moment came when we both got interviews for our dream school, Stanford. They only had one spot left in their early admission program. The competition escalated that fall. We'd secretly check each other's test scores, compare recommendation letters, and even spy on each other's college essays. I remember feeling genuinely upset when Emma got a higher SAT score than me on her second try. The night before our interviews, I was practicing my answers when I overheard Emma on the phone with our mom. She was crying, saying she was scared she wouldn't measure up to me. That's when I realized we'd been so focused on beating each other that we'd forgotten we were supposed to be supporting each other. The next morning, we drove to Stanford together, in awkward silence. The tension was so thick you could cut it with a knife. When we got there, Emma went first for her interview. I sat in the waiting room, and instead of hoping she'd mess up like I thought I would, I found myself genuinely hoping she'd do well. When she came out, she looked absolutely devastated. "I completely bombed it," she whispered. "I froze up when they asked about my leadership experience. I just went blank. My interview was in 10 minutes. I could have just focused on nailing it and securing my own spot, but something made me ask, what did you want to say about leadership?" Emma told me about how she'd started a tutoring program at our school for kids struggling with math. She'd been working with them for 2 years, completely voluntarily, and had helped dozens of students improve their grades. She'd been too nervous to explain it properly during her interview. That's when I made a decision that surprised both of us. When I went into my interview and they asked about leadership, I told them about Emma's tutoring program. I explained how my sister had identified a real problem at our school and created a solution that genuinely helped people. "That sounds impressive," the interviewer said. "But what about your own leadership experience?" "My biggest accomplishment has been learning from my sister," I said. "She's taught me that real leadership isn't about competing with the people around you. It's about lifting them up." 3 weeks later, Emma got her acceptance letter to Stanford. She called me crying, but this time they were happy tears. "I don't understand," she said. They mentioned how impressed they were that I had family members willing to speak so highly of my work. I got accepted to UC Berkeley, which turned out to be perfect for what I wanted to study. At graduation, Emma pulled me aside with tears in her eyes and said, "You know why you're my biggest competition? Because you make me want to be a better person every single day."
We've been best friends ever since, and we still compete. But now we compete to see who can help the other one succeed more. Sometimes the best way to win is to help someone else succeed first.